Back again, back like 10 stacks up, add dement, been a long year, but I'm back here. Dawn is back. Stream. Hey everybody, welcome back to Delightful underscore Dawn. And here, yes, I am Dawn, back in living color to come upon your little either mini screen or big screen. Don't forget to like this video, comment down in the section below. If you're replaying the video, don't forget to comment down in the section. If you're here in the live, say hello, say hi. Hold on, let me adjust my light, y'all. Dang it. You know, you ever thought that you was gonna be great and then you wasn't great? Okay. All right. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! I wasn't doing Lunar Year come back with y'all, but it didn't happen. It just didn't. But yeah, go ahead and thumbs up the video as people come in. Thumbs it up, share it out. Sharing is what hearing. We haven't been together in a long while. I think I'm gonna repeat this one more time because I don't really promote my social media like I should. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchatters. I don't be on X, but Instagram, Snapchat, tickety tock, delightful underscore Dawn is back. TikTok is back, so I don't see how y'all not back with me. I'm going to be trying to. Ooh, hold on, cute. Hold on, try to find an angle. Hold on. I don't know where. I feel like this. Okay, the angle. Yes, follow me on those social media sites. This is my first live of the new year. Rough day. Okay, I didn't even get to touch my makeup. I should put a one liner on here. Rough hands, but we on what? As y'all see the title, it says this is our the first podcast of the year, Babes and Boundaries. Our first live, basically, I just call it podcast. Our first live of the year, Babes and Boundaries. New year, new struggles. I should put New Year's, new struggles, new success. How do we edit that? Hold on, let me see if I can edit it while I be up in here. Don't play with me. New success. New success. Yes. Don't play with me because I'll update something in a heartbeat, baby. And it just changed. Bam. Oh, it says must be scheduled for the future year. No, save it now. Why is it doing this? Okay, I'm going to change it later. Someone right there in the chat, New Year, new struggles, new success. And then it says my bingo card because I did my bingo card for 2025. And y'all, I'm about to share it with y'all. It has been something. It has been a doozy. My bingo card has not went the way that I wanted. First off, let me say I'm blessed. And in all reality, I am very blessed. It doesn't mean that sometimes things happen. It flusters me. You ever just feel that way? Like as far as like you may set something in motion or set a certain tone for your life, and it goes like the complete opposite. That's how I feel. Okay, I found my bingo card. Then I'm gonna share that with y'all here. Okay, I'm not gonna do it right now, but we're gonna go through where the whole idea where I says New Year, new struggles, new success. Hold on, someone texting me. I'm trying to see what this is. Okay. Hope y'all don't hear my echo. Okay, so let's start it off. Thank you to all I'm gonna call the bushwashers. What are bush watchers? So as y'all can know, you have like bushes. And people hide in the bushes, they lurk in the bushes. And that's what y'all are. And I'm fine with that. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to people that's watching in the bushes. Don't forget to like the video. Hopefully one day y'all can come out from the bushes and y'all can say hello. It can be, I have a lot of people out there. A lot of people follow me. People that like me, people that don't like me, so I can understand. Keep watching. Okay, if y'all want to. Oh my gosh, my thing didn't pop up here. Oh, dang it. Okay, so normally I would have on the screen where it has my @ but that's not on here as far as my If you want to donate to the channel, it's in the description below. I believe it's Don something. I don't know. Either way, you'll find it in the description later or in the comment section, one of those, if you want to donate to the channel. Also, I have a wish list if you also want to purchase one of the items on the wish list, and it will come to thee. And if it is coming to thee, then I will show it to y'all. Yeah, that's all I can give right now. I'm gonna give an update. We're gonna get to the bingo card. We're gonna talk it out. We're gonna have some fun. I'm not gonna be on here long because I was watching Guardian of the Galaxy. Guardian of the Galaxy, one of my faves. This is my second or third time watching the series, or like the series of the video. I guess that's what we call series. I watched the first and second, which I've watched them a couple times, and this is my first time watching the third one. So I haven't been at volume 3. I haven't been able to watch it yet, so I plan on watching it this evening on my, TV, and I hope that's gonna be a good little nightcap. But as far as that goes, let's talk about 2024 and what has brought me to the idea of me want to say new year, new struggles, new success. 2024 for me was a doozy. As y'all know, last year we celebrated 7 years here on YouTube. I wasn't consistent I think I've been on YouTube a little bit longer as far as establishing the channel, but I haven't been consistent on YouTube. So last year we celebrated being on here for 7 years. So this will be my 8th year as of March. And one of the biggest things that I want to be consistent with y'all. I wanted to show y'all my life. In the midst of that, last year is also the year that I moved. I moved from one city to a new city, and I moved into an apartment on my own. That came to be out of something that wasn't like the greatest, but I feel like it was something as of now I'm more grateful for, and I'm learning to be present in the now and not harp on the past. I'm trying to live a more loving and fulfilled life. In the midst of that, I'm trying to be discreet because me and Marlene, shout out to the people who have not raised me but been a part of the journey, who knows that Dawn can't be discreet the whole her life. But I'm trying that in 2025. That's why a lot of times I did take a break after Marchish as far as the consistency of me being on live, just because sometimes it's hard for me to discern how much can I discuss, because I'm just such an open and transparent person. So when life started happening, I just kind of wasn't on YouTube. I just wasn't. And I'm trying to share without sharing so much or sharing other people's business, even though my business is a part of that. Hey, Marlene, I just said her name too. Hey, she says Zoni. Hey, Marlene. And look, Marlene gonna keep me on track. So I'm trying to give the recap, Marlene. The recap of last year and what came to be about today. I'm gonna put Marlene so y'all can see. Go ahead and follow Life with Marlene, y'all. She's awesomeness. And so I'm gonna keep Zon. I like when she says Zoni. Zon. So from March up until I would say May-ish, I'm not gonna say even May. From the top of the new year of 2024, I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk. From 2024, I was just in a very much survival mode because so much had happened and so much stuff of like emotion-wise, I was up and down. Kind of felt like the best way to explain it was just not lost, but very much in a fog, to say the least. I didn't know if I wanted to stay here in Texas. I didn't know if I wanted to go back to St. Louis, just because it felt like what seemed to be safe for me or a place of peace was no longer, even though the peace had already been destroyed. But as far as like a sense of camaraderie and like a unit, that didn't feel like what it was. And I had a talk with my dad. I had a talk with my mom, and both of them essentially said the same thing about, staying tried and true and kind of just not testing the water, but just going against the grain. That we have different, and how I took, because I can't say exactly what it says, I don't remember. That we go through different phases in our lives, different chapters, and that doesn't have to be the story. You know what I mean? And I figured out along the way that this is going to be a lot of things are going to happen, and some are going to be good, some are going to be bad, but it's not the end of the story. There's going to be multiple chapters, multiple testimonies, multiple trials and tribulations, multiple years, multiple struggles, multiple success, and it's about how we deal with it, not what happened to us. It's just how we deal with what happened to us, or what we go through. And sometimes you're not always the victim, sometimes you're not always the victor in situations, but I had to stop playing the victim role mentally in order for me to succeed, or to be more successful in this particular chapter of my life. Yes, glad you were here. We miss you when you off the grid. I'm back. I feel it in my soul. And so that's the first part. So the second part is that stuff just started happening. So after March had came, I had a new love interest. I didn't tell you all about it, not until later on. And I just felt like things were just progressing just in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't stuck in a part that didn't seem joyous no more. It was like, I was still going through the motions, and I was praying through, like, y'all just don't know. Like, people like, well, stuff like, people just sometimes see how you react and not what caused you to do the reaction. And that's what a lot of, like, when I talk, that's what it is me just reacting. And I felt like I wasn't communicating effectively for a way for people to kind of understand where I'm coming from. And that will cause a lot of tension between myself and certain individuals or groups around me. Once I learned how to effectively communicate, having healthy boundaries, and then setting it with people, and then people setting boundaries with me, I feel like things were kind of progressing, but life kept happening, okay? Things that I had became so numb. She wanna get to the love interest. We gonna keep the eyes up, and everything. I'm gonna come back down to that. Life kept happening to the point to where I felt like I was coasting. Okay, so I was on cruise control. That's the best way I can say it. Cruise control. Probably my friend. She's stupid. I love her. She's not stupid, but I was on cruise control. And when you driving and you pushing brake, you accelerating, you swerving the lane, you doing stuff. I was on cruise control, but life kept happening, so I had to keep maneuvering. But I wasn't, accelerating, decreasing. I was just on coast because stuff was just happening. So this probably happened way before 2024, but I'm going to therapy, y'all. Once the Lord do it. I realized that I was just coasting through life. And before I even went to therapy, I had realized that a lot of my emotion factors had completely either dissolved, or my normal way of behavior and thinking that I used to be, like how I would react, just completely changed. So naturally, I'm a very empathetic person. I try to be optimistic at a certain point in time in my life. And when things had happened, all of that kind of changed. And I became a little pessimistic. Is it pessimistic? You know the word. Opposite of optimistic. And I was on guard. I was very much high strung because in my mind, I had to be a protector of myself and the people that was around me. I didn't see people as loving humans anymore. My empathy level was like at a 2. 2. Not 1, but a 2. Not a 5, but a 2. And from that, like a lot of other stuff happened. I felt like people started like not doing stuff to me, but certain people I allowed to kind of bulldoze me. And then I still have my boundaries up to a certain extent. And then certain people, I wouldn't let it, the exterior was on. You don't get past the front door. You can't even get, How you gonna hate outside the club? You can't even get in. It was that type of, I was on some Chris Brown. How you gonna hate outside the club? You can't even get in there. Hey, Trinity. Hey, sister. Yes. Okay, I'm coming back to the top part because we're gonna talk about it. Trinity gonna be like, oh Lord. That's my sister, y'all. She's a model. Go and follow her. She's a model. She used to be Trendy Tips on YouTube. Tell her to come back because we need some tips. So I'm speeding up, y'all. I'm speeding up what I'm telling y'all. But when we can get into the info. So most of my year was spent of surviving. Just simply surviving. Just surviving mentally, physically, and emotionally. And then navigating the love interest. Ooh. She said, ooh, the love interest. We came back to that, Marley. We came back. I wasn't gonna tiptoe over it. That started in, I would say, strong in March, but it actually started this month of last year. I would say February. In the I'm not trying to stutter because you stutter when you're about to tell me when you ain't telling stuff right. Supposed to tell it. The love interest happened, and that was just, y'all, literally, God be guiding, God be working. Literally from this year would have been a full year that I had known the person, had connected with the person, and this year at the same time that we connected is when we disconnected. Everything just broke completely. Like the stronghold, whatever it was, gone. And I said, God, in order for you to if this person isn't from me, you're gonna have to break my heart. You're gonna have to eliminate them to the point of no return. You're gonna have to make me like, you're gonna have to make it where it can't work. So the love interest, Marlene, ain't no more love interest. That's needless to say, it's no longer like it's kaput. Ain't no going back. It's kaput because I didn't be mad and I was mad. I'm like, whatever. It's kaput. But in the midst of that, in the midst of the new love interest of the life, a lot of stuff was up and down. A lot of behaviors. It was a lot of ways I behaved I wouldn't have behaved normally in good conscience. Just a lot of stuff. I felt like my value was always kind of like you got to be good enough for this. But ultimately, I felt like there was always something else or someone else that deterred the progression of the relationship. Only he can say his side of the story. Because I don't know his side of the story because I never got that from him. It was always, life was happening and stuff was happening, which I understood. I had empathy to a certain extent because I knew the situation. But then it was like, stuff don't be adding up. Like, if you have time to do this, it's either you are or you not. And so I felt like because I just didn't want to put or invest in somebody else, that's where all my time and energy went to that particular person. Needless to say, all stuff was happening during the course of us dating. I mean, if he sees this, he just sees this. I mean, this is how I feel, sir. I have no anger towards him. I mean, I'm not saying anger. I have I still care for this person. I ain't gonna even hold you. I will say that it was not all like this person. Don had it was a very much back and forth. I equally made the food and cut the dot. You know what I mean? I equally made the meal with this person of what the situation is to a certain extent. But I'm a Gemini. I be thinking. I analyze stuff because I always know. I feel like to a certain degree I'm right. I just feel like it. To a certain degree I'm right, and that's how I felt when going through the relationship. Because I'm gonna just call it like we was dating. It was very much of me always putting forth an effort. And this isn't like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is new, like this is old news I'm talking, because later on throughout the year I'm probably gonna talk about it again, because I am no way near healed of the situation. Because it was literally, I felt like I had to cut it off yesterday or day for yesterday. Everything was like something ain't matching, even though we kept going back and forth, and I kept like, oh, we should just stop. And I'm like, this man don't care about me. This like all of the stuff. We ain't gonna go into the details. But it is as of now, I'm pretty much for sure that it's over. And it's crazy. One day when I see how to sit, I'm like, what? It's crazy. But Dawn crazy too, so to a certain extent. Right, Trinity. God's rejection is God's rejection is God's protection. Very much in I'm still in the emotions. I put a whole snap. I was discombobulated. I was just like, this is not how my year supposed to go. Like, I just felt like there should have been more self-worth within myself of how I dealt with the situation and all of that. But neither here nor there. That's the two things. The family thing I was going through, and then the relation with the romantic relationship was just a lot. Let's continue this. And in the midst of this, I had gained majority of the weight that I had lost in the last 4 years back. So navigating me feeling like she feeling, she feel like that girl. Like I know that I'm a beautiful woman, fearfully and wonderfully made. But in the midst of this, like, I'm like, well, maybe this is the reason why the person don't want me. Maybe this is the reason why stuff is happening, because I'm not, I'm defying God's temple and not doing all of this to a certain degree. I still believe that like stuff was happening because there wasn't no self-worth for me. I was very much in a depressive state. Ooh, I ain't crying with my eyes itching. And how I dealt with family issues, how I dealt with the romantic issues, how I dealt with work, how I dealt with life in general, was just a lot for me. That's the struggle part. Now the success. In the midst of that, I was on birth control. We're talking about birth control real quick because my coworker was like, I had noticed that she said that's a Gemini for sure. Yes, the back and forth. I had noticed that, my mood was heavily like up and down. I was spazzing out, like I wasn't having a cycle for probably about a year, almost a year. I probably had maybe 2 cycles last year. And I said, that can't be healthy. I feel like that's a part of the emotions part. That didn't have to deal with the weight gain, but I could feel definitely that I probably needed to, at one point, stop birth control. I ended up stopping birth control, not for that reason exactly, but I stopped birth control, and I could immediately, almost within a month, could tell the difference in my emotions. And hey, Bree! Hey, girl, hey! Brianna Coleman, realtor extraordinaire. Shout out to the girl. Shout out to the girls on here, the YouTube land. Yes, I got to take care of myself. Okay, everyone's saying hi. Hey, Whitney. She says, hey, Dawn, how are you? And happy Saturday. Girl, I'm telling y'all my story of 2024. And then we're going to come to 2025. I am well to be expected. We telling the story. So, as the year kept going, I got birth control. I can almost immediately feel a difference in like my emotions and kind of regulating that. At the same time, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like you just don't change. Like, I don't think that I'm perfect. So the idea that Dawn is like, oh my gosh, she just thinks she's a whole art style. I feel like a lot of people like when stuff happens to me, like who know me, who don't wish me well, because it's like, oh, well, Dawn she always thought that she was this, or she always had the right thing to say, and stuff just happened. But look, this happened to you. Look, this is how. I had to learn how to deal with people, and I'm working on not oversharing my life, even when it comes to friends, like bosom friends. I feel like people do want the best for me, but I feel like because even sometimes like certain stuff that I deal with my friends, I'm like, you just sound off. Like, I feel like, do you like to be in delusional land? And it gets me that sometimes people will want their delusion on you and then be like, well, this is why I don't say certain things. And I feel that, like, I'm not going to say certain things because not everybody wish you well, and some of them wish you hell, okay? Even if, they may love you, but there can be like something in them that's envious that connects and that doesn't just like match all the way. And they're like, oh yeah, I knew that was going to happen. You know what I mean? So I'm learning now not to share every intimate detail. Like, yeah, I talk on my social medias, and I like post stuff or subliminals, but I'm not no longer divulging telling my information to the nitty gritty, because certain stuff I just have to process myself, and I may not feel that way in the next 10 minutes. You know what I mean? I have to process the thought, because like, okay, that don't make sense. You know what I mean? So I'm learning that too. Yes. Sorry that you went through a lot. We love you though. Period. And don't even get me. I don't feel like what I went through, even though I haven't shared, I feel like it was literally just life that everyone goes through. And the way I dealt with it was probably the best way when it came to YouTube, was to kind of seclude myself. Don't get me wrong, I was still on social media, i.e. Snapchat, but post here and there on TikTok, post here and there on Instagram, just because I didn't want to spaz out and be like, all of my emotions are going to be on this particular platform, me talking. So towards the end of the year, that's when I had decided, literally, like, I had got sick during Christmas, New Year's. I wasn't like in the best mood. Got sick twice. I got the flu. And from there, I listened to something like a podcast, like something that had like a post had popped up, and it was just basically like it turned something into me, turned like a switch. Like, the reason that you're keep going through the same, like literally to the date, not to the date, but to the time of the year of last year, something happened where it was me reacting to something that I felt like was done to me, or that was like I was being prodded, like maybe that particular situation, but like the build up, like stuff just kept like happening, where it's like, are y'all not, like, am I losing my mind? To the date happened. And January is not the best. Like, that's when a lot of losses happen. January is not the best month, but it's also my bestie best birthday. Other than that, it's like January is not like the coolest month for me. Period. She says, share only what you want repeated. And I'm very much learning that. Certain times I learned that on YouTube. I'm learning in my personal life. Brianna says, yes, sometimes misery loves company, and your friends and family can sometimes be miserable. And sometimes, yes, they can be. And sometimes I can be miserable. So I'm very much aware of when my mood is like, I ain't in the best of moods. I'm not going to never want to put that on someone. So I always try to preface like, hey, I don't want to go out because X, Y, and Z. Then I know people started feeling like, well, you don't want to hang out with me. It's like, even if I give the caveat of, hey, this is the reason why, I feel like people still wanted this particular jolly version of myself. And it's like, I'm not being fake to say, oh, I can't be on all the time. But sometimes I just need like a step away. And that's not even like virtually. That can be work. That can be like family, etc. And I'm just learning how to say that without feeling like not offending nobody, because I love everyone. I love my sisters. I love my brothers. I love my mama. I love my daddy. I love my friends. I love my family, extended, near, far, whatever y'all let. I love them all. But I had to learn that the level of transparency that I kept holding myself to, I wasn't being transparent in a way that people could digest what I had to say and understood where I was coming from, knowing it wasn't a place of malice. And also, I believe in first impressions a lot. So I feel like sometimes I have to be on, because sometimes you don't know when you're going to meet another person again. And you want to be the best version of yourself. And if you're not the best version of yourself, then maybe you need to set yourself aside and then come back when you calm down. And then, rejoin the masses. Marlene says, okay, first off, if anything I don't want to be sure, let me know. Oh, pause. I seen something that was cute. She says, eyebrows looking great, by the way, period. This part ain't the best, but we're going to figure it out. I'm going to start using concealer again, but I did my eyebrows earlier. Thank you, girl. Okay, so what's that? Marlene says, I moved away so I could be away from relatives and their negativity. Dang, I didn't know that. But I feel like sometimes you do have to kind of reset your life and like get away from certain atmospheres or accessibility from people. Cause I felt like even last time, like, well, maybe I just need to move. Even this year, I felt like maybe I need to move. But I also feel like I don't want to be, oh, hold on, reactive without a plan. Oh, oh, my little thing went away. I think I rubbed it off. I have to rub off the other one, y'all. I have to be, have a plan. And so that's what this year is the new success part of the live. Like I'm trying to set a certain tone and have a certain level of like success and kind of live my life. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm gonna read. She says, I never explain why. I just think about myself, especially if I'm going through something. True loved ones will support that. True. I do feel like people will support the decision of like me and the boundaries that I had set at the beginning of last year. I love them, but not more than I love myself. Look, I feel like the type of person I am a natural lover girl. She's a lover girl. She loves her family. She loves people. And I love people more than I love me. It just is. Hold on, I burped. I'm sorry. I just do. I don't know how to explain it. I just like to see people happy, and I feel like making people happy makes me happy. And then I realized that in the midst of me making people happy, I was being miserable to the point to where I felt like the energy that I was being put out wasn't being reciprocated, meaning I feel like maybe wasn't done in the correct manner. So I wasn't getting blessed in that way as I was used to getting whenever I was giving out love. So love, they didn't have to come back from necessarily those same people, because sometimes people don't have the energy to give you back what you're giving them, and that's fine. That's not why you're doing it. But if it's not coming from another source, then you can feel it. And also, you don't want to be the person that's draining somebody else's energy. So I had to be very much conscious of that. Very much so. Marlene said, "Oh yeah, okay, yes, I love them, but not more. So I'm learning to love myself. I feel like that's the generation, not the generation. just be talking, don't you? That's the era that I'm in now. I'm in my loving myself era, travel girl era, get into the bag era, being happy era, living for the purpose that God has for me era, and not off of myself. So a lot of times people would do things saying this is what makes me happy. I also feel like everything that makes you happy isn't meant for you. It's a lot of stuff that's gonna make us happy. Doing drugs gonna make us happy. Out here laying around everybody's gonna make us happy, but the consequences of doing some things, it's not meant for you to be doing. It's not meant for you to be with that man. It's not meant for you to be with that girl. It's not meant for you to do the things that you're doing. It's a temporary fulfillment that I'm learning, like, okay, that's not going to be it. And sometimes, and it has to learn too, you can't control other people. People going to do something going to piss you off. Like, why would you do that? I know some people be like, they probably feel that way about me. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you dealing with that? And you know, I remember when you was a kid, and like, I've never done this. But I know my mom used to say, I let him touch the stove. I told him it was hot, don't touch it. I told him, no, don't touch it. And eventually I just allowed him to touch, because he was so stuck on, or they were so stuck on wanting to figure out why, but what is that? I want to touch it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you let people get burnt. And so I also feel like that with myself and with others. Some people just gonna have to get burnt. Just gonna have to. You do want this seems cool. This is what's meant for me. Get burnt, brother. Get burnt, sister. Marlene says, we have to reset from draining people. Agreed. So this is the I guess it's like the reset area of all things in my life. So I'm just kind of like, enjoying it, reconnecting, revisiting. Nothing that's negative, or that's gonna, bring myself down or bring other people down. But I'm trying to find ways to be a better version of myself. I'm trying to have a sense of happiness and peace. I'm trying to process stuff without reacting. I feel like I've lost that sense of being illogical. And sometimes, oh girl, look at my, I want to share I do my nails. Logical. So I'm trying to be logical in a lot of ways. All right, so that's the 2024, a little bit of data 2025 up in there. 2024, 2025. In 26 minutes, that's what you got. 26 minutes-ish, that's what we talked about. So now we are in the new year. I have set some goals for myself, setting certain boundaries for myself and for others. I'm trying to have emotional intelligence when it comes to dealing with people and dealing with circumstances and dealing with me. Also realizing that you can't control other people and their decisions, but you also can control how you react to things and how you allow that stuff to affect you. And knowing now that my peace and joy doesn't come in making people around me or my loved ones happy, that I need to find joy in making myself happy and just being the best version I can be in general. Agreed. Every action has a reaction. Period. So with that being said, I want to share my bingo card. I feel like I should go 30 minutes before I go to the. I'm gonna give a couple of minutes for us to have some dialogue real quick. And now I want to show y'all my bingo card. I was on TikTok and I seen the idea, and then a friend sent it to me. And I was like, oh, I was like, this is so cute. We definitely doing it. In the end, I think I'm the only one who did it. But yeah. Whew. Thirsty. I hope y'all liking this new little ring. It's like this portable ring light I got from Amazon, y'all. It's super small and cute. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Stay live. I'm about to fry some chicken. I'm live, girl. I got a good. I'm trying to be on her for at least an hour. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, this is the light that I purchased off this little bitty thing. Had gave us all of that light. Isn't that the cutest? I'm gonna put it back. So you can use it on your phone, or hold on, you can use it on the phone or on the computer. Okay, it's back. Instead of me having to pull, I have this big ring light. I got 2 ring lights up in here. I just didn't feel like moving it over. But yes. Bree would take. Yes, we putting in orders. I got some chicken wings up in there, and I don't have flour. But I do have chicken wings. I went to Kroger today. Let me get out my day and then we go to the bingo card. So this weekend was a weekend, okay? It started off rough. That's when all the stuff happened. Equal participant. Remember, equal participant of the situation. And I was bummed out. Low key, I'm still going through the motions. Bummed out. Really feel like doing it again and something else. Like, why everything gotta be so dramatic with you? Why can't we ever have a nice, peaceful, amicable splits? But whatever, just what you get from life. So my nephews, I spent some time with them. In the midst of that, so I really want a TV. I wanted a TV. My old TV was broke. It wasn't working properly. I found the TV on Walmart, and I purchased that using payments. Because I'm like, I don't know if I can get a TV right now. No, this is the first of the month. We got bills coming out. We gotta pay rent. The rent is due, bills is due. I can pay it, but I can't pay it right now. So I got the TV. Got it put up today. Started watching my little shows. My nephew said he had a party. The party did not happen. Annoyed me. I'm like, I done got out of my bed, got dressed, but I feel like I really needed to get some sunlight. And on top of that, I was able to take Scrappy Doo on a nice walk, long walk. He was tired and thirsty when he got back in this house. Hello. He was like, water. Ran straight to the boat. And that was pretty much that. Then I went to the I went to the store, got some hamburger meat, some chicken wings. Cause I feel like most of the time I just need really meat and then like veggies here and there in order to complete the meal up in here. I still need to clean up. I still need to unpack. I've been here, you have not unpacked. I need to wash some dishes. I said I was gonna get some stuff to put in some boxes. I don't have a dresser, y'all. I do not have a dresser. I'm on the hunt for a dresser to get one because I need to be able to put my clothes in a dresser. As of now, they're being either put up or like folded up nicely on the ottoman. Y'all probably like, what? Yes, I have not unpacked. So I feel like this year I want to get kind of like the place in a very much like comfortable setting. So I'm gonna work on that. So it's not gonna be today. And yes, isn't it bright? Yes, it is. It's bright. Yeah. If y'all want to know where I got it from, let me know. I'm gonna send y'all the link. I was actually at a event maybe 2 weekends ago. I'm gonna send it to you, Marlene. Bet on Amazon. I was at an event about 2 weeks ago, and it was like this thing. I was like this night market, and there was a lady walking around with a handheld selfie stick. Now it was a selfie stick, the light, and they were like doing interviews and had the light on the camera. Yes, I had a light on the camera phone. And I said, "Oh, that is nice. I like that." Then I went to an event for an organization that I'm on, and one of the ladies like, "Oh, we need to get one of these lights for when we take pictures. It would make the pictures look 10 times better." So we went online. I said, "That's the same one I seen at that event." Girl got me one. They want to get one for our organization. I said, "Y'all have to buy that." As of now, I'm buying one for me because I know this is gonna help me have a good light and it just do something to the picture. So I got it. I would take some wings and some hot sauce. Well, girl, we're gonna get you some wings and some hot sauce. Okay. Now we can go to the portion of the live where we talk about our bingo card. See, I'm about to get one. I didn't put on my bingo card, but Marlene, I need to get a dresser because this is getting ridiculous. Let me find. I'm about to share my screen. So I made the bingo card on Canva. Can y'all see it? Let me know if y'all can see it. Thumbs up in the chat if y'all can see it. I made the bingo card on Canva. And the idea is when you have the bingo card, as you complete the goals, you will mark them off. So what I seen on Instagram and like they're everywhere. All the videos of people making it, they're everywhere. That as you complete them, you can mark them off or put something on there. A lady had printed this off at like a CVS or Walgreens, like a big poster. That way it has that gloss effect. And as she completed stuff, either she marked, like I've seen people like that you could just mark it off like a marker, permanent marker, or like have like little tabs you put there. Complete it, and then you want to get bingo. Try to complete bingo. In all reality, some stuff is going to be obtainable, and some may not be. But it's the whole point that you kind of like trying to get to that goal. So when you go on Canva, you just click on I just clicked on bingo, and then it brought me up a card, and I just end up putting up what I want, and I put some of my favorite photos. This is from my birthday last year. I thought it was super cute. This is from the piece. This romper is from when I went to Dubai a couple years ago. Then this is from my birthday last year. Majority of these is from the last couple of years. And then this is from my birthday from the year before last. And then this one is from when I was in Dubai about 2 years ago. And so I'm like, if anyone knows me, I'm going to put my face on whatever, on a poster, whatever. Can you enlarge? Yes. I have my clothes in 2 chairs. See, we are the same people. I must be blind. You're not blind. We're going to enlarge it because I know it's probably not the... Is that better? And then we can just scroll down. Can you see it better, Marlene? And then... Then we can talk about it. We're gonna see if Marlene can see it before I buy. Yeah. And then also I got the light too. I want to make sure I do my little TikToks for everyone. I can make, you know what? Let me make the screen larger and me just in the screen. Does that work better? Okay. I'm in the corner. And then here's the space. Okay. Of course, I'm gonna always put stay unapologetically you on something because that's what we do. I'm going to enlarge it just, I feel like this is a good one. Okay. I want y'all to see before it says bingo. Okay. So on there, what's on my bingo card for 2025? Dun-dun-dun. Okay, good. She says yes. She can see. She can see. She can see. The champ is here. Okay. Again, y'all, don't forget to thumbs up the live. I'm going to put so I can see what's happening in the chatter. I have started a new hobby. I feel like I haven't had a hobby in a very long time other than YouTube, but I want to start something new. I want to start putting my energy in something that's just purely for enjoyment. I do it because it's a hobby. It occupies time for me. I put that on there. I put tithe. I think that I need to start tithing again. Haven't tithed since last year. How I know that? Because I end up getting a statement from a church that I used to go to that showed how much I had tithed in 2024. Get a workout routine. Dawn got to get right and tight for 2025. 2026, I plan on being snatched. I gained this weight. I want to let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. I want to let it go. I want to go out the country. I feel like I've always really been big on wanting to travel internationally. And in 2023, I had the first opportunity to do that. And I had a couple trips planned, but it just didn't go as planned. And I was able to do in 2025. I mean, y'all tripping. 2022, I did Dubai, Turks and Caicos, and Mexico. And so last year I did not travel out the country. I traveled domestic. And not was it domestic anywhere new? Because even in 2020, no, did I? Like, how did I go anywhere new? Last year, I don't feel like I did. I was going to St. Louis, but in 2023, I had went to a lot of new places I've never been before. Like even New Orleans, I've never been to New Orleans. Louisiana, I just never been, so that was new for me. So that was fun. I put wine tasting. I feel like I've done wine tasting before. I just wanted to put something that was kind of like easy to complete. I feel like I don't really know wine. I really do want to learn more about the wine game. Also put pay off a credit card. I'm tired of that. Last year I paid off a card. I'm tired of that. So this year I want to pay off. I want to try to complete to pay off a card. Probably something that's small, that's easy to complete. I'm right here, y'all. I'm sorry if y'all can't know where I'm at. I'm right here. Yes, Marlene says she's going on a cruise in November. Where are we going? Cruise. I says cruise soon. Okay, she's going on a cruise. If you don't want to share that part, it's cool. But I'm just excited you're going on a cruise. I haven't been on a cruise yet. Hopefully I can get going one. I feel like I put a cruise on here. I think a cruise is on my bingo card. We're gonna keep reading. Lose 50 pounds. I put learn how to cook gumbo because I have been obsessed with gumbo since I was in college. I just love it. Start each day with I can. Dang, I forgot that I put that on there. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. She said she's trying to go to South Africa. Ooh, okay. I've never had the inkling to want to go to Africa. South or not, okay. I don't know why. But I think it's my mom wants to go, so I feel like I should put Africa on my board for the year after next. I put go fishing. I haven't been fishing since I was a little lad. So I put fish. I feel like that's something I can easily complete. I put lose 10 pounds because sometimes, I feel like it's a marathon, not a race. So y'all seen I had 50 pounds. I put 10 pounds on here. So I feel like we can just start off slow. 5 pounds, 10 pounds. But I don't think I put 5 pounds on here. So I started off with lose 10 pounds. Create a second stream of income. I feel like in order to even complete paying off the credit cards or saving up some money, I feel like I need to create a second stream of income because right now where I'm at, that's not gonna get me there. She said, Marlene says that my niece won't tell me. Come on, niece, tell her, please. And then you have the free space. So that's automatically you can complete a square. Then we have save 5K, complete a 5K. Ooh. And then we have try a new dish at Pho restaurant. I put complete 5K. I don't think I've ever done a 5K. That was on my original list that I wanted to do when I first started losing weight. So now I feel like this year I need to attempt to join. I need to right now go ahead and do one, like sign up for it, and then work on completing it. You never been fishing? I know you can't wait, good girl. I can't wait for you to go and then for you to show us. Fishing is fun. I've never been fishing on a boat, but I've been fishing like at a couple lakes. My uncle loved fishing. We should have fishing gear with my dad. We used to fish at camp. So I'm not squirmish. I fished, honey. Don't play with me. I just haven't fished in a very long time. The reason I put try a new dish at a pho restaurant because I get pho all the time and I rarely try anything new. So I'm going to do a lot of research before going out and trying something. But I feel like I can really, complete it by getting something that's delish, like a new dish. I have take time each day to reflect. That I'm gonna start doing that as of like tomorrow because today is I feel like I was reflective today, but actively I feel like throughout the day we need to set time and set for our stuff to kind of at the end of the day process like the day in general. And I feel like the best way to do that for me is probably journaling and then putting out those processes. I put out process it with myself. Lose 20 pounds. You see, we went from that 10 pounds, we had 50 pounds, we had 10 pounds, we got 20 pounds. Hello. I also put on her solo trip because I feel like I need to learn to be one with myself and learn to love being around myself in all times in my life. I haven't been on a solo trip in a long. When was I on a solo trip in general? I don't think I've ever been on an actual solo trip because I feel like even when I go to conferences, it's with people. It's with like a group of people have been with me or I've known people at the conference. So I want to do a solo trip. We're gonna try that. A spa day. I feel like I haven't had a spa day in so long. I need some me time, some self-love. I'm gonna go back to the chat and see what people are saying. We already talked about Marlene going fishing. Marlene has said, I'm paying off debt now. Next year I'm going to be on 3 international trips. Ooh! I love that. That's why I feel like this year I may be able to do an international trip. I don't know. I just don't have I feel like it's not smart or wise of me to put the money I need to put towards trying to pay off some of this debt to go on an international trip and pay for that. But I put it on there anyway. I don't know. Okay, she said she got a 30-pound weight goal. I feel like we could do it, Marlene. We could do it. Let's just start off with 5 pounds. Are you trying to gain weight or lose weight? I feel like you said lose. Oh, do 10 pounds at a time. So what me and Marlene talked about. I'm reading what she's saying. Oh, that's my wrist. So Marlene is thicker than a Snicker bang. Got a little caramel nutmeg. Well, also, I feel like you can't even do like some people wait like, oh, that's how I want to be that way, and it's like, girl, that's not the way people want to be. I used to tell my sister all the time, my Trinity, she was like, I'm like, girl, if I was your size, I would be content. And she was like, no, I'm trying to lose weight, ma'am. Don't do that to me. I have saved money for a trip. So I feel like if I do that, save money for a trip, I pretty much kind of hit, if I do a solo trip, I can do both of those, or I can do save money for a trip, and that can be the international trip. Like two can be topped off there, and I can do wine tasting while I'm doing that. Bam, bam, bam. Go out the country, bam, bam. That's 3. Oh, okay. I feel you, Marlene. I feel you. COVID is when I had lost weight, and then all the stress of the life when I gained it. And I was like, yeah, I had to go 50 months, like 25, 50 pounds. I feel like I'm there. And then bam, I'm back. I ain't all the way back, but I'm dagging there close. I put on here workout. Workout is a good goal because I feel like that's consistent. And that should, if I work out, I feel like I should be able to get to the goals where I'm losing the weight and preparing for the 5K, stuff like that. I feel like those are all in the same. I put learn. Oh no, hold on. Get monetized on social media. Ooh, social media. Social media. So I feel like that's YouTube. That can be Instagram. That can be TikTok, Facebook. I feel like I want to get monetized on some form or platform because I've been doing this for a very long time and not consistently to the point, but I feel like I want to be monetized and want to be monetized in an organic and less stressful way, But yeah. And I feel like even if it's me getting like paid advertising, to me, I feel like that would be a way I can frame it in my brain. Okay, I've arrived. I put learn a new dance routine. Learn a dance routine. I don't know a cute little stuff. I feel like I want to be able to learn a dance routine. I want to perform it and do a video and then have y'all like see it and love it. And then my last one is go to bed early. I feel like I am a night owl and that throws off me for the next day. I want to be able to have full night's rest and enjoy my next day and just enjoy my day in general. That is my 2025 unapologetic bingo card. My first one. I'm gonna do a couple, but y'all, it's so cute. I can't wait. Whenever I print off, I'm gonna show y'all. See, I can see it. That's the bingo card. I'll leave it up for just a second. See, I can see it. I'm gonna leave it up just for a second. I'm gonna read what Marlene is laughing at me. I know I'm a mess. She says I'm going on a solo trip to Miami in August. Ooh, nice. I heard in Miami. Look at City Girls. City Girls. So I feel like some of this stuff I can get completed. Don't you think so, Marlene? I'm gonna zoom in. Let's talk about it. Let's see what I can, like the first thing I can possibly get completed. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can. I'm gonna get in there. Hold on, give it a second. I'm thinking behind. Okay. I feel as though just looking at my bingo card, something I need to start implementing right away is start each day with I can work out, I can lose the weight, I can save the money, I can complete these tasks, And then I feel like that I have been working out, but I haven't been working out consistent after I do like with our trainer. Um, I feel like I'm gonna start it off with the I cans and those what is it called? Affirmations. I can every day. And something else I had those affirmations. Take time to reflect. Those are easy. I can maybe start working on seeing if someone can create a routine for me to start practicing every day for the next couple of months. Tithes, of course. Gumbo, I feel like gumbo is this is the season for gumbo, but I don't know if I really want to make gumbo at this moment. I need to figure out how to create a second stream of income without losing my money. And I feel like those are what I'm going to like sit on, like sit and kind of figure out. I think for President's Day, I might do a solo trip because I'll be off that Monday. Maybe I can go somewhere that's not too far away and just take a day for myself. Get maybe me and Scrappy and I get in the car and find some free stuff to do. All I gotta do is the gas and maybe a little food. Take time to reflect and enjoy. I think that can be the first extension. So I'm like, yeah, those are my goals. Hopefully y'all get inspired to create some bingo cards for yourself. It's super easy. Canva, like even right now, we can probably create our next one. How do I do this? I can't see the screen all the way. Hold on, let me put my phone over here. I'm gonna back this out. I said back it out. I'm gonna put this out. Add page. Hold on. Maybe I should just start a whole new. I'm gonna go start on here. If y'all see something I'm supposed to see, okay, good. It's just my. Okay, I never did vlog. I still have me a whole little vlog thing set up. Y'all look at the video I'm gonna do for Vlogmas. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. Okay, I do want to show y'all can create stuff. I was gonna do a video. Here's my little stuff right here. Can y'all hear it?
Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go gliding on a one horse.
Happy Vlogmas! Okay, this made a good idea when I first decided. I'm doing something for my job. And we're going to do that with the kiddos. We're setting up and then we're going to have a fun Vlogmas this year. We're going to have a good old time. I have these faux locks in and I'm excited to show y'all, what I do, my house, everything, just to give y'all a little vibe. All right, see y'all. Continue watching. Just 50 seconds. Yeah, I was working on doing a video, me out and all of that, having voiceovers. It just never happened. So that's where that came from. But yeah, y'all can definitely edit on Canva and do all of that. Put music on there, do intros, all of that. So we can just put in bingo. You see my little design. Oh, I put, what does it say? Bingo? Why did it come up? Bingo card. Did I not spell? Hold on. Y'all, something on my screen. And I didn't see that I didn't have the space. Bingo card. But you see all the cute little designs that pop up. Ooh, I didn't see this one. It's a Team Bride one. And so when you come on there, you can do it from scratch. I'm just not that caring to do all of that. Yeah. Free space. And then you can just start I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so I can see what we're doing. So this is where you would do it, and then this is good for also like like I said, it says this is a card that's for a bridal party. So maybe this one can be. I think I want to do a bingo card. Like if you was wanting to read books, what's on my other bingo cards that I could kind of go based off of? What did I have on there? I don't know which one I want this to be. But yeah, so I'm just showing y'all this because I'll come back once I figure out what the next bingo card I want to be. Can y'all see it? Oh, y'all, it didn't show the other. It didn't. I over here talking. I can remove this, and I'm gonna show y'all what I was looking at. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just out of order. Okay, this is what popped up once we went to the new screen. I started typing in the little spaces, and then you can update it in here. So I see how cute that is. Okay, she said yes. All right, good. You see it. We have a couple more minutes. I'm turning on my music just real quick, turn it back up. Okay, the music is back up. Y'all see the bingo card. So hopefully that inspires y'all to get some ideas on how to get stuff prepared for you guys as far as a good, nice little bingo card for 2025. I hope the update was beneficial. So I feel like y'all know what's happening with Dawn. Not much, but it's stuff gonna happen because we about to get our life together in 2025. We're going to be setting stuff in motion. Motions. We're gonna have us some fun lives. Even if we can't do an hour, I feel like I can do 30 minutes. I can get y'all 30 minutes. So hopefully this weekend, probably tonight while I'm watching TV, I'm gonna try to create a list. My word isn't working right. So I'm trying to figure out where I can create it on. Probably have to put in my email and go from there and create some content as far as what I'll be doing as far as the streams. And then I want to be able to create some short video form videos for y'all. I think they'll be fun to do. It's kind of release, some energy and then process some stuff with everybody in a respectful way. Yes. I also want to try to be as consistently on here as possible. I want to also create videos, content for TikTok, even though we don't know where TikTok is headed. TikTok and then cross post TikTok videos will be on my Instagram, and then kind of promote that, and then have some stuff from here on YouTube to also be promoted on there as well. I want to get Scrappy page at the top and just have an Instagram. Sir Scrappy Do. SIRSCRAPPYDOO. Sir Scrappy Do on Instagram. We're gonna start posting him more on there. Marlene gave me a good idea as far as even having content for him on my channel. So that way y'all can interact with him here. And then I also have another YouTube channel I don't promote on this particular one. But I haven't decided yet. And that one has a nice amount of followers there that I need to start creating content. I did share this out to them as well. I'm going to get back on there. I feel like at this point, I need to start pop locking and dropping it and creating the content, doing the things that I said I'm gonna do. I want to be a person of my word especially when it comes here. And I enjoy live stream. I enjoy creating content. I think it's fun. It gives me a way to process stuff without having to do it necessarily in front of people, but in front of people in a way where I feel a little bit more free and non-judgments. Even when I'm being judged, I feel like it's just a nice vibe. I enjoy it. But yeah, y'all, it's 6:11. What's it? 6:21. Why is my thing says 6:11? It is 6:21. I am hungry. I have not eaten. I'm probably about to go and eat. I doubt I'll be able to get to make my chicken wings. I may air fry some wings. I may not. I haven't decided. I want to do this movie, so I feel like I'm going to go clean out my air fryer. Attempt to, because it's been a minute since I used it. Clean out my air fryer. Make some food. Start the process of that, and then maybe if I'm not able to fully make the food, like while I'm doing the chicken wings, I have like 2 bites of like some chicken that I made the other night that I can probably eat. Just put something on my belly, or I can eat some pho that I have in this bowl. I think I'm gonna do the pho. I think I'm gonna do the pho that you do in the microwave, or in like with a hot maybe boil some water. Give me a little pho moment. Ooh, it's giving. But yes, don't forget to follow me, y'all. Interact with this video. Is there anything else anybody want me to say or to address before I get off? We're gonna give. I don't see nothing. Okay, we don't have nothing as of yet. I appreciate everyone for coming to this live on this beautiful Saturday evening, or whatever time it is, in the respectful place that you are. Respected place. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. If you are watching the video back on a playback of the live, don't forget to comment in the section below to give us some watch time. Watch it through and through as much as you can. Don't just click on it, click off it. If you're at the end, replay. If you missed some of the live, that would love it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time that we upload. See y'all in our next live stream, and I hope that y'all show some love on our next video that we may post. I think that I may start doing it where we maybe promote the video within the live, like right after the live stream is off. I want y'all to go check out this video that's coming out to kind of help promote those type of stuff. I'm gonna start doing some shorts. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have us a good old country time. Until next time, everybody, stay unapologetically you in all that you do. Peace, love, and hair grease. Dawn is out. Oh, did it do it? It didn't happen. You still here. We about to go. To peace.